Is everybody having a nice summer? No, it's bad and happy? You know, I have mixed feelings about summer myself because, you know, on the one hand, it's the one time the sun comes out and you can be a little bit naked and there's parties and stuff. But on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, every summer, I know that once again, I will be subjected to the abject horror of naked male feet. I'm sorry, they're disgusting. Like, guys, you notice how there's hardly any lady foot fetishists? You just don't run across it, and just to me, nothing says, I don't care if I never have sex again, like a man wearing a sports sandal. But I mean, what do I know? You know, because like, also nothing says, I just had fantastic anonymous sex in a bathhouse, like a gentleman wearing a flip-flop. So it can work both ways. I like to ride a bike sometimes, and in the summertime, you know, it's hot, it gets extra hard to ride a bike, and like, I can talk girl stuff with you guys, right? I don't care. Why doesn't Monostat make a bike seat? It would make my life a lot more convenient and easier. It's terrible, but you know, things are getting hotter and you can't pretend anymore that there's not global warming, but no one ever talks about the good stuff about global warming, like, you know, frogs no longer keep me up at night. And if you think about all the expensive glacial bottled water you buy, pretty soon your basement's gonna be full of that shit. You're gonna save like 20, 30 bucks a month. But the best thing about global warming is goodbye frostbite, hello heat stroke. Yes. I also like to go running in the summer. I know it's shocking, whatever. But the thing I really like about running is stopping running, because nothing feels as good as stopping running. It's like the opposite of stopping heroin. Sometimes I like to run for a long time and then stop, and I ran the Portland Marathon last year, and it was kind of interesting because you get this like bag of stuff, you get this goodie bag, and it's got painkillers and foot cream and like energy bars, but it also had this flyer for a free copy of Dianetics from the good people of the Church of Scientology, and I looked at it and I couldn't work it out, and then I ran the marathon, and around mile 24, it became clear. They're like, if you're dumb enough to run 26 miles for essentially no reason, maybe we can sell you on this whole there's dead tiny aliens in your blood fucking up your life business. Give us money. Oh, the slow clap, that is dramatic. I like it very much. So I should be able to deal with the heat. I'm a Texan, and I'm a transplant, like many of you, I assume, are transplants. And when I first moved to Portland, this friend of mine, he was so excited to show me around. He took me to Saturday Market, and he was really proud. He's like, oh, it's unlike anything else. It's totally unique to Portland. And I said, you know, drug addicts sell crap under bridges everywhere you go. It's not special. It's where I got my laptop with the suspicious looking serial code on it. Speaking of technologies, I know that pretty much everyone in here either has an iPhone or wants an iPhone, and I just wanted to make you guys feel better about it. I mean, it's like $600. It's out of a lot of people's ranges, but next year, don't worry, because next year they're coming out with the iPhone Shuffle. And it's gonna be $25. It's got one button, stores 10 numbers, and you can't tell which one you're gonna get. You just have to, hello Connie, I'm sorry. Hello Connie, I'm sorry. And your friends won't know. They're like, that cheap fucker got the Shuffle. And the other feature is there's only one button, so you can't hang up. So you actually have to have conversations to cause the person to hang up on you when you're ready to end the conversation. Like, yeah, Mom, I love you. No, yes. No, it's delicious. It's really good. I'm looking forward to Christmas. You're a vain whore and you ruined my dad's life. Okay, bye. Actually, I was talking to my mother the other day, and she is the crazy cat lady, but also she names her cats after Motown divas. And it makes her life seem a lot more interesting, than maybe it is. And I was on the phone with her, and she was like, "Yeah, I sat down to write you an email, and Patti LaBelle came and sat right next to me. But then I had to get up because Aretha Franklin and Diana Ross were fighting over what was left of the wet cat food." And that made me laugh, and then it made me sad because I realized my mother only has 2 cats, and Diana Ross has just fallen on bad times. I saw an ad recently for chewable birth control, ladies and gentlemen. Have you seen this actually? I think it's a good idea because there's nothing more depressing than a pregnant 8-year-old, honestly. I'm sorry. That's not really who it's for. It's for something slightly more frightening, which is a sexually active adult who cannot swallow a pill. And the birth control pills, gentlemen, are not big. They are not big. They are that big. And it's just like, I'm sorry, I can't. I've got this gag reflex. And I just kind of feel sorry for the boyfriend. She's not that great in bed, but she loves her Flintstones chewable birth control pill. There goes the airplane, honey. People have different reasons for having children. Obviously Tristan is uncontrollable. But I think with women, frequently they say, my career's gotten to a certain stagnant point and my looks are fading, so I want to have a tiny me that I can carry around. And people will say, look how cute she was. And I think men have a different motivation because I think men say, well, I stuck it in and a baby come out. And I'm a dad. A friend of mine was actually telling me she felt that it was her duty to have babies to replace herself in society, and I'm like, I don't know that we need you that much. And it's just like when I'm out in the world and I'm at the grocery store or the post office or the methadone clinic, I'm waiting in lines and I never ever think, Jesus Christ, there's not enough people out here. I hope to God that Cindy's getting pregnant. But, So, and men and women are biologically, they're so different. And the things that make women attractive are indicators of youth. It's like pert breasts and smooth skin and light hair, and it all kind of means on some level that they can have babies. And men are just following their biological imperative. And then women sometimes are attracted to a gentleman with gray hair because they think, hey, he's gonna die soon. And after that, I'm pretty sure I can get his house. And I can watch the television shows that I like to watch. But I'll level with you guys and say that penis size is not the end all. That's not the final word in relationships. Like, if you're not packing heat, you still deserve love, but there are limits. Because I was with one gentleman, and it was so small, I felt bad. I felt bad for his wife. And I called her and I said, you deserve better than this. P.S. He is cheating on you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Virginia Jones, and I would never do that.